What up, y'all? I am back here at my favorite spot in the world. This little spot out near Houston Woods by the covered bridge. And this time, I got Marley with me. When I started getting ready to go, he acted all anxious to come with me. So I'll see if I can even get him to walk through the water. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I wanted to come out here and just get back here and get me some solitude with my dogs for a little bit. Well, it's just gonna be me and Axel, but like I said, Marley wanted to come this time. So yeah, we're gonna go back and see how this goes. Hopefully I can get him to actually maybe do some swimming. The water's not rushing like crazy like it was last time we were here. Which I'm sure if you've been with me for a minute, if you've been watching the videos, you'll probably remember this place. The water was going crazy. We'd had so much rain. Look at him. Good for you, boy. We'd had so much rain that this was a rushing river. And that was just probably a month ago, month and a half. Come on, buddy. Probably gonna have to go slow. Axel knows where he's at and what he's doing. But anyway, it's gonna be kind of tough because I haven't gotten to work with him much on walking him yet or anything since we've gotten him. So he's probably gonna want to check out everything and drag me all over the place. We'll see. But Axel can lead the way. And here, come here, come here. I don't know. I don't even know how to do this intro because I'm really pretty distracted just trying to keep my eye on the dogs and keep Marley from yanking me. But we're gonna head on back to my waterfall. And who knows? I want to kind of have some time to myself back there for a little bit. And then when I get done with that, my wife and my daughter, they're just around the corner here fishing at the lake. So I'm gonna go catch up with them. Then we'll head home. Man, somebody came and stacked up a bunch of blocks here and they fell over. I'm gonna put some work into that. Man, this thing's still got a bunch of water in it. Come here, Marley. Come here. Let's see how far I can get him out here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Not so bad, is it? Here, come here. I need to switch the leashes that are on him and Axel so I can keep him closer to me. Axel already at it. Come on, Marley. Come here. Here, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Here, come on. Let's see if I can get him to walk over and climb up on those rocks right there with me. Here, come here, Marley. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, bub. It's okay. Come on. No. Here, come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Marley, come on. Yeah, you don't know about this. Come on, buddy. Here, come on. Come on. Oh, no. Ah, here he comes. Come here, buddy. Come on. It's okay. Come on. I ain't gonna rush him. Good boy. Good boy. Ain't nothing out here gonna hurt you. Ain't nothing out here gonna hurt you, buddy. Look at Axel. Look at Axel. Spliggity splashing. Not a care in the world. You ain't got nothing to worry about out here. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here, buddy. Yep, come on. There's only one way to go. Come on, bud. Come here, Marley. I actually do think he has a hearing problem. His ears seem to give him trouble. Well, he had a bad double ear infection for one, but I don't think he hears very well in general. Like, you have to get pretty loud for him to hear you, and then you got to watch it, because if you get too loud, he starts getting nervous. He's got anxiety real bad. All right, I'm not going to push you, bud. We're walking around to the waterfall. No, Axel, no, no, no. Man, I didn't want to see that. I probably won't put that. I probably won't put that in the video. That breaks my heart. I know that's life, but man, that sucks. Like I'm always saying, we always have one of them guiding us down the river. I hate to see one of them dead like that. If I put it in there, I'll blur it out. It's one of them herrings. I thought it was like a blanket wadded up when I was walking up there. Man. At least the dogs didn't grab it and run off with it or something. You know, it's funny because I don't forget. Forget's not the right word, but every time I come out here, I'm just reminded of how beautiful it is. You know, it's like the opposite of the law of diminishing returns. It's like every time I come back, I can just see more how beautiful it is. And especially see all them rocks that have fallen. That's from all the rain and stuff this year. I mean, you can go back and look at the last video I shot here, and those rocks aren't collapsed like that. I'm probably walking across some of them. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, it looks all the way down. So the waterfall is like a half a mile walk up this river. So we'll see how much it's changed in that little stretch. Man, look at them roots. He's doing good. He's walking through the water. He's not just standing still and making me pull him. That's a big change. You guys haven't seen him in the videos lately, because usually he don't want to do anything as far as going out and doing hiking and walking like me and Axe do. He seems pretty happy on the couch, but this time he wanted to go. And the times that we have gotten him out, he'll just stand at the edge of the water, man. He might get up to his, I don't know, his little knees or whatever you call it. But he wouldn't get much further, so I'm surprised he's just walking through here like this. This is cool. Hopefully I can get him pretty soon to where I can take him off the leash and let him and Axel do what they want. The only concern I got is he's going to make me fall, because it is pretty slick back here in some spots. And accidents happen quick. I don't know if you guys can see all the crawdads. Let's see if I can get up. There's one way to mess up the shot axe. Look at them. I hope you can see them. They're real small. A lot of them are real small. I don't know if it's a species or if they're young. I recently learned that there's like 22 species of crayfish or crawdads. We call them crawdads in Ohio. So I don't know if like the small ones are one species or if they're just the young ones. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's both. Probably it's both, I guess. That's something y'all can tell me. What do you know about crawdads in Ohio? What's kind of funny, and I may have talked about this in another video, is when I was a kid, I used to spend all my time out playing in the creeks and stuff around the house, and catching crawdads was a big thing, or even the ponds. And catching crawdads was a big was a big thing, man. We used to love to catch crawdads. The bigger the better. We'd make up legends about lobster-sized crawdads in the pond that we're after and stuff like that. Well, at some point, it seemed like they all vanished. Like, I just didn't see them anywhere. So I didn't know if something happened, like a mass die-off or something, whatever, the environment changed. But now, the last 5 or 6 years, I've been coming back out here, and I realized, like, oh, here they all moved to Houston Woods. I mean, there's so many of them swimming around. I don't know if the camera's picking it up at all, but they're everywhere under there. There's some bigger ones, some about thumb-sized ones. I don't know if, what I do need to look into, I don't know if you're allowed to harvest them for food or if they're good for eating, like the kinds we have around here. I don't know. Never tried it. I do like crawfish though, so might as well check that out and maybe scoop some up one day if it's legal and if these are good to eat. Yeah, go on, chomp down that grass, buddy. No worry about the big bag of Victor High Pro Plus you got at home. It's better you eat this grass. There are some big ones underneath this log, underneath this rock right here. Hopefully that caught it. That was a big one under there. I don't even think it's half a mile walk back to this waterfall. Actually, it's probably a quarter mile if that. Marley is still going for land. He sees land up there. He knows there's a better way. He's soldiering on though. Good boy, Marley. Good boy. Look at all the fit minnows. Yeah, y'all, here's my spot. Like I told you before, I don't own this place, but that don't mean it ain't mine. This is Richie's Waterfall. If y'all ever make your way back here, be respectful, clean up after yourselves, please. Most importantly, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the solitude and the serenity, just the sound of the waterfall. I mean, this little spot right here, we're not far from the road. There's probably, who knows, there's probably houses right up there, but I seldom ever have anybody come through here when I'm back here. If they do, they don't stay long. But yeah, enjoy this place and keep it clean, keep it nice. Don't leave your trash back here. There's no reason for it. It's easy to carry. If you can carry it in, you can carry it out. And that's my little soapbox rant, because I really do. This place is special to me. It means a lot to me. So I really would appreciate it, anybody who comes out here, because they've seen this video, to do me that favor and just keep it clean. And come out here and spend the whole day just clean up the trash. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. He's like, I know I can walk this ledge, bro. I know I don't have to walk out in the middle of that. Why are you playing with me? Good boy. Good boy. Come here, buddy. Come here. See, I don't think he hears well. Marley. 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 Marley, here. Oh, what'd you do to your nose already? What'd you do to your nose already, huh? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. See? You can swim. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Axel. You keep on playing, buddy. Teach him how to do it, okay? Keep on playing. He's like, well, I did it. Let's go. Here, come on. Come on. Here, come on. Come on. Come on. He's like, I'm gonna run up out of here is what I'm gonna do. Let's see if he'll walk up this waterfall with me. Here. Oh, whoa, he went without me. All right. Come here. Acts like, where you guys going? So, not that my videos aren't always shaky and uneven and whatnot, but it's especially hard right now because I cannot let go of him. I don't think he'll go anywhere, but I'm not going to take a chance. Again, he's a rescue. We got him back in September. Just in the last month and a half or so has he really started to settle in and act like he feels comfortable in our home. Yeah, like in about the last month and a half, this is his first time he's come out here and walked in the water, and he actually just swam a minute ago. Wasn't fully of his own volition, but he did see that he had to come with me, and he just did it, and he swam around. He tried to swim towards the shore the whole time, but I kept him swimming because I want to get used to it. All you dog snobs out there, throw your hate out, whatever. I genuinely don't care what you have to say, because I've gotten some of that in the past, and that's why I'm throwing that out there. But yeah, whether that's the right way to teach him or the wrong way to teach him, it's how you teach your kids. You throw them in the water and they learn to swim. I would say sink or swim, but you know damn well you're jumping in after them if they start to sink. But and same for him. If he wasn't making it, I'm pulling him out of there. But I don't want to let him go yet. I don't want to take a chance with him off the leash, because he really has just become comfortable with this in the last month and a half. On top of the what I mentioned about, I think he's got some hearing problems. Because like, Marley, like he does know his name, but you gotta like really, Marley, see, like you really gotta give it to him. Let's walk over here, buddy. What do you think about this little waterfall? He wants to pull away from me, but I'm making him go the way I go, because he's got to learn who the boss is for sure if we're going to be out. That's another thing. I don't know how he'll react to other dogs, where I know Axel isn't going to hurt anybody or anything. Marley, he might be a little more defensive with other dogs. I don't know. I really don't know. Man, it's good. Look at him. He's good with walking. He's good with walking the river. Be cool if we can find a big snapping turtle. I don't know what else we've got if you kept on walking back. I think I said in the last video I filmed out here that I was gonna do that. I probably said I'll do it next time. I'm not gonna do it next time because that would be this time. But I do wonder what it's like when you keep on walking. I mean, I know at some point, I know where it comes out at in some points. I just don't know what's in between here and there. I don't think there's any more waterfalls like this one. I really just kind of want to sit down right there for a minute. Come on, bub. Sure there's snakes up under there. Sure there's snakes up under there. Ugh, I want to sit down there, but I'm scared of snakes, which I'm definitely scared of snakes, like for real scared of snakes. And I was actually thinking about this on the way here. Snakes and spiders, man. If I had to list a couple things I'm genuinely afraid of, it's snakes and spiders. So what is it about me that makes the thing that I find the most joy, the places where I find the most joy, be the places where the snakes and spiders are? Because that's actually like true. I find the most joy in places like this where the things that I'm most terrified of are. And I think that that's true. I think it doesn't take, you don't have to know much about somebody to know a lot about somebody. And I think just thinking about that one aspect of myself says a lot, because I think I'm like that in my physical life, in my spiritual life. I think I'm in that in my recreation, the things that I enjoy doing. I find the most joy in places where the things I'm most afraid of are most obviously present. So it's weird. I don't know what to make of it. But I was thinking about this in the context of self-study. Come here, buddy. Like, Marley won't even look this way. Come here, Marley. Come on. Come on. I was thinking about this in the context of self-study, because I don't know if I've talked about it or not on this channel, but self-study is a practice that I'm constantly engaging in. And it's actually one of the many reasons. Man, I got a little bit of trash here to pick up. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Pick your shit up. I seen some trash up there too, so I'll go get all that before I leave. But man, pick your stuff up when you come out here. This is a beautiful place. Why do you want to mess it up? Like, why do you want there to be plastic lids and tin cans and whatever laying around in a place like this where you come to experience nature and peace and serenity and beauty and all those things that come along with it? Like, why leave your trash laying everywhere? Clean it up. It aggravates me. It really aggravates me. It's not that hard to do. But anyway, I was thinking about that in the context of self-study, and one of the many reasons I'm doing this YouTube thing is a form of self-study. I can actually go back, watch my videos. I watch them while I'm editing, and then I usually watch them once I post them, just to watch them. So that's a form of self-study where I've actually, instead of just like kind of metaphysically in my own head, separated myself into the observer and the doer. I'm actually now the observer and the doer. I can watch myself doing the things I enjoy, or that I claim to enjoy, and I can gauge my reaction. Like, I can see myself splashing around in this pond. I can see my expressions. I can see the way I interact with the dogs, or with just whatever is in my environment. And I can say, yeah, that truly makes that guy happy, and that guy is me. So I'm on the right track. So I was thinking about how on the way here, as a self-study exercise, I started asking myself the question, I'm scared to death of snakes and spiders and ticks and leeches and like any of that, like those types of things, like little things that are hard to keep an eye on. So why is it that I'm so drawn to places and experiences that put me right in their home territory? Again, whether that's physically, recreationally, spiritually, whatever facet of my life, it seems like that methodology applies. I put myself in the home territory of the things that scare me the most. And that's where I find my joy. Now, I've talked about it like in yoga class before. I've talked about one of the things I like about, and I'm talking about like stretching, the physical side of yoga. One of the things really it all applies there too, but one of the things I like about it is it teaches me to find my comfort. It teaches me to find the comfortable place within discomfort. And that's just, whatever. I'm wired that way, and I find it fascinating as the observer of myself as to why that is. And I really don't know. I don't really have an answer. I really don't have an answer. I think a big part of it is probably, that's why I'm talking to you guys right now to figure that answer out. I think a big part of it is probably that I spent so much of my life afraid of like not revealing even who I am as a person, but even learning or understanding myself, who I am as a person. I spent my life being afraid that if I ever tried to take the time and put in the effort to actually understand who I am as a person and get to know me, that I wasn't gonna like what I seen. And I spent the biggest part of my life doing that, like 75% of my life in that state. So I think now that I'm in a phase of my life where I'm pushing past all those things, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. That's the spirit that's just kind of taken over me, is one that is just willing to push through those fears. Not only to push through those fears, but to take myself directly to them and confront them head on. Yeah, so to take myself directly to them, again, place myself right in their home territory and face them head on. So it's like, I spent so much time on the couch. I can come out here and I can say, okay, snakes, leeches, ticks, spiders, y'all scare me to death. I don't want anything to do with you, but you're also not gonna stop me from experiencing that waterfall right there. You're also not gonna stop me from enjoying swimming around in this swimming hole right here with my dogs. You're not going to scare me to the point that I won't live my life and go out and have fun. And I think so much of what terrifies us is the unknown and unexpected. By being willing to put myself in these positions where I'm here facing what I'm afraid of, it conditions me and prepares me for when the unexpected, unknown things hit that happen every day in your life. Everybody probably knows what it feels like just to, I don't know, your boss calls and the first feeling you have is anxiety because you think, oh God, what did I do now? Am I gonna lose my job? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's just one example, but you just know this life comes at you fast. You don't know what's coming and when at what time. So yeah, so by coming out here and just forcing myself to face the things that scare me the most, I think it's just made me better equipped to deal with those things in real time when they come at me in real life. Marley's trying to pull me around while I'm ranting here. But anyway, that was a bunch of words to probably not say very much or to say the same thing, but it's just something I was thinking about on the way here and found interesting about myself is, why do I want to go sit down next to a snake when the thing, like if a snake jumped out here and crawled across my foot unexpectedly, y'all would see me jump out of my skin. So why do I want to come out here and like dive into this water that I can't see into and take a chance that there's going to be a snake just slither across my freaking nose or something while I'm underwater? And there's a big old snapping turtle just waiting there at the bottom for me, for my toes to come freaking walking by, you know? So yeah, so talking that out with y'all, thank you for listening if you're still listening. I really do think that's what it is. I think it's just kind of the way God has guided me to strengthen myself to face life, just in general, because life is scary. I mean, I guess I could say snakes and spiders are what scare me the most, but I think what truly actually scares us all the most is just life. It's terrifying. I was just mentioned this to my buddy the other day when we were hiking, yesterday actually when we were hiking. I didn't film it, so you guys won't see it, but And that's just because it's a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a long time, and I didn't want to be distracted from our time together by trying to make a video at the same time. I wanted to get in some good quality time with him because it's been a couple years since we've been able to hike together, and I missed him and just wanted to have a good time with him. But like I was telling him, we are all on a rock, flying through space at a gajillion miles an hour, spinning in circles. Life is terrifying, man. We don't know what's going to happen, what's coming at any moment. So yeah, it's that conditioning and being the fact that I'm not doing it like it was a realization to me that I come out here into the home turf of all my fears, not like a plan that I made. So, oh, I lost track of where I was going with that. Yeah, it's not a plan that I made. So I think it's just through like the process of prayer and meditation and really setting my my mind on like healing and improving myself and becoming a better person, becoming a better follower of Christ and a better believer in God. That this is just where the Spirit has led me. And what's amazing about it is there's really no fear involved in it, as much as I'm talking about the things that scare me the most, because I'm not pursuing I'm not pursuing the act of facing my fears. I'm just pursuing the interests that choose me, you know. And I like being out here in nature. I like being out here by these waterfalls. I love that sound that y'all are hearing behind me, probably more than any other sound in the world, you know. So it's happening organically just through following my interests and following my feet and allowing God and the Spirit to just guide me to wherever I go. Now, anybody's free to think whatever they want to think about, like my spiritual beliefs and my belief in Christ and things like that. I know y'all will hear me cussing. You'll see me smoking from time to time. Think what you want about that. Say whatever you want. Post it. Sorry, camera shut off because it gets too hot. These GoPro Hero 12s drive me nuts with that. But yeah, think whatever you'd like to think about my spiritual beliefs. That's fine. I've been wrestling with it my whole life. Think what you want to think about. I don't say that expecting I'm going to get a bunch of hate or anything like that. I just know I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to present myself as such. If I'm trying to present myself as anything, I've said this before, it's as a sinner who is just trying his best to get a hold of his relationship with God and do better and make himself better every day. So along this journey, if you come along with me, yeah, you're gonna hear things you don't like. You're gonna see things you might not like. We're not supposed to judge, but feel free to if you feel so compelled to. It honestly doesn't matter to me. Like I said, this whole thing is this is a self-study. This is a self-study process for me. So you might have something to say that might help me rein in whatever thing it is I might do. Like cussing is a big one for me. That's something I've been trying to do better about for as long as I can remember. Why is it such a challenge? I don't know. I mean, well, I think I do know. I think because we live in a time now where it is very socially acceptable. But the other reason is because me personally, myself, I am not offended by it. Sounds don't bother me. Now, you might say a thing to me in a certain tone and mean it in a certain way and use language that intensifies that then, yeah, I would say you've crossed the line, and the foul language I can call out at that point. But just as a general rule of thumb, sounds don't offend me. They don't bother me. So it's hard for me to break a habit of doing a thing that I don't really even have a problem with in the first place. I think that being offended by sounds is kind of weird, and honestly, like, to get deeper into it, I think it burrows all the way down to a form of controlled speech, and I don't like it. Now, the reason I am trying to do better about it is because I understand that I'm not the only person in the world, and that I am the anomaly probably in that regard, where language doesn't bother me. So I am trying to do better about it because I don't want to offend others, and I don't want people to be turned off by, something that might otherwise inspire them in a positive way or affect them in a positive way because they heard me say like a cuss word or something. Like that's why I'm trying to get it under control. But me, myself personally, it's just sounds don't bother me. I don't know, they just don't. But anyway, the point being, I'm not trying to present myself as a guy or a man that's got anything figured out. So if you watch this and you want to judge me as if I am, feel free to, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm just a guy doing his best to not go back in the same direction that I just came from, not go back to being a drug addict, not go back to being an alcoholic, not go back to being a person that my wife can't trust to go out with his friends. I'll just say that and leave it at that. But I'm trying to never be that person again. I can never be that person again. I'll never survive that battle again. I fought that battle. I'm fighting that battle. And I don't know if it's a battle you ever win in this lifetime. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I know right now that I still very much have to keep working on myself and pushing myself down this other path in order to not go back that way, because that's the easy way. It is easy to be not of God at all. It is easy to operate outside of God's existence. That's easy. You feel like there's no consequences, no accountability. You don't have to answer to nobody. Go out, wreak havoc, man. Do your worst in life. You know, that's the easy path, and I can't go back that way. It's so easy to go backwards, so hard to go forward. So you're gonna see a lot of, you stick with me in this journey. You've been with me so far. Hopefully what you're realizing is what you're seeing is a lot of push. You're seeing a lot of force going forward. You're seeing this dog cause me to spin around in circles every couple minutes because I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying and not let go of him. But that's what you'll see, is a man just trying to do better. That's what I hope you see. And yeah, I'm not crispy clean. I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't know if I'll ever be nice and shiny. I don't know if I'm ever supposed to be, you know? I have a song where one of the lyrics says, I've seen it all from the time I was a little kid, heard what people said and then compared it to what they really did. Went on a quest to find people who are really friends and found the greatest love in places most have never really been. And the reason I wrote that is because, well, what did I start this whole rant off with? I started this whole rant off with, I like to be around the snakes and the spiders and on the home turf of that which scares me. Well, maybe another part of that is because that is where I found the greatest love in my life. That's where I found my wife. That's where I found my buddy Matt that I went hiking with yesterday, who's like one of my dearest friends in the world, you know, is in dark places. My best friend, everybody you see in our videos, I found them in dark places where everything that I fear resides and everything that they fear resides. And I think, the greatest, I would put my inner circle up against anybody's. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think I've got the greatest friends that anybody could possibly have. I really, truly believe that. And I found them in dark places. So I think that maybe I'm never meant to be polished. But again, I'm not saying I won't. I just don't know. I don't know. All I know is the challenge for me seems very hard to really clean myself up and have this nice shiny image of somebody who's doing everything right, because I'm just not that. I'm just not that. I make mistakes all the time. I'm a work in progress, and I just don't know if any of us are ever anything beyond that. So I don't know, man. That was my little rant. I didn't know what I was going to say when I came back here, but there it was. We'll see if I say anything else, but I'm going to shut this camera off for a minute and let it cool down. Let these dogs swim. Yeah, this spot's beautiful, man. But whatever that rant is that I just went on, if it ain't making sense to you, it probably ain't making sense to me either. But that's what I come out here for, is to start unpacking things that have been like running around in my head and start trying to string them together. So sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy. This dog keeps going in circles and I'm trying to record a video at the same time. But yeah, my head just starts filling up and I need to get out somewhere where I can start unpacking it. And it's not always easy for me to put the words to it because I'm a very visual thinker. I think more in pictures and like, I don't know, more metaphorical way of thinking than like just direct words. Not that like I never hear words in my head or use words in my thoughts, but for the most part, that's not how ideas and things come to me. It's more like imagery. So it takes me a while to even figure out how to start articulating it. And that's what's kind of nice about coming out here to places like this. Even before I had the camera, I was sitting out here doing the same thing. It's just now I look a little less crazy because I've got a camera and I'm talking to you guys instead of just out here kind of walking around talking things out to myself. Because it takes me a while to even start forming the words to wrap around whatever the question I want to ask is, or opinion or message or whatever it is I feel like I have to give. It takes me a while to start getting the words around it. Just 'cause it's like deconstruct. It's like, you know, describe a puzzle that you've seen to somebody. You're never gonna get all the details right, you know. So, but anyway, that's what I do this for. So yeah, I don't know if I make sense or not. I don't know really. A lot of times when I'm talking, I just feel like I'm just blabbering out a bunch of just nonsense, and maybe I am, you know. Maybe I go back and edit this video and that's exactly what I find out, is that I just spewed a bunch of nonsense. But I don't know. If not, if it makes sense and, you know, resonates with you or whatever, or if it doesn't, or I don't know, like I said, you want to poke holes in anything I said, like, post it in the comments. I love interacting with people. I'm getting more and more comments, some really kind ones. Coffee House State of Mind, I'd like to shout you out personally. I really appreciate the messages you've been posting on my videos and the communication and the dialogue. Again, Abundant Life Homestead, loving your Bible studies in the morning, man. It's more of a Bible conversation than it is a any type of like formal type of class, you know, where you're I don't know how to describe it, but it's more conversationally driven and I love it. So yeah, special shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you following along with the journey. I really appreciate just the camaraderie. I mean, the advice y'all have already given me and the things I've learned just through our few interactions that we've had are priceless, you know. So special shout out to y'all. This is all it takes, guys. Just plastic bag. Now I gotta go take my backpack back off because my phone starts ringing. I dropped his leash on accident. All right. Take this backpack back off. Oh, there's more trash right here too. Cool. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Having to hold Marley with the same hand I'm holding the camera in. I don't know why I'm filming with him. All right, well that was Jalen calling, and they were done fishing and they actually came here, so they're up at the covered bridge waiting on me. So I'm gonna head on back. And I don't think they're fishing. They're probably about ready to head home because Jalen's on her motorcycle. So she's gonna wanna go before it starts getting dark. And her mom will be a nervous wreck if she don't, so I better get on up there. Come on. Yeah, you're gonna have to come this way, Marley. Come on. Come on. Come on. I went ahead and put the chest gimbal on just so it didn't slow me down. I finally did order me a new one so it won't keep popping off at the worst times. I ordered me an official GoPro chest gimbal, so hopefully this one holds up. Marley's not a water dog. He's trying to walk on the sides, but we'll get him used to it. Get him used to it so he can start getting excited about this stuff and you'll see him more often in the adventures. Anytime you see Axel, you'll see him, hopefully. He really is a good dog. He's a little vocal if you corner him, so to speak, which is understandable. Like taking him to the vet, a little challenging. They're good. I mean, they handle him well, but he's just vocal. I don't think he's snippy at all. I've never seen him be. But again, it's why I keep a good hold on his leash and don't let him just run around. I'm really not worried about him running off because he gets out of the yard all the time and he don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, I had to go out at like 3 o'clock in the morning Saturday night after I broke my tooth in half Friday. Didn't break it in half, but broke a big old chunk off of it. It hurt. But had to go out at like 3 o'clock in the morning, basically walk around my block to go get him because he was on the other side of our fence, but he couldn't figure out how to get back in. And I didn't want to teach him to come back through the way he went out because I don't want to promote him crawling under the fence. But he just keeps digging new spots under the fence, and I really don't know what I'm going to do at this point. What's funny is I had an idea and my wife had the same idea, and we never even discussed it together. We both came up with it separately. But I'm thinking about going and buying some Quickcrete, and every time he digs a hole, I'm just gonna fill it up with concrete. Bugs are driving me nuts, and I sprayed myself with Repel. Ooh, a little bitty snake. Right there, I see it. It's under that rock. It's under this. I can't pick it up, but it's under that rock. He ain't jumping off of nothing he can't, like, see. Axel, here. Ooh, it's slippery out here, but I want to avoid them walking right by that. Here. I want to avoid them walking right by that dead herring. Ooh, about busted my arsenal. About boosted my arsenal. Now he's just a walking in the water. Yeah, come here. You know where we're at. We're at the end. Look at you jumping up there like it wasn't nothing. What up, y'all? Well, I didn't film a proper outro because it was just a little too hectic getting everything together and in the car, and I forgot. So here's the outro, man. Be weird out loud. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good YouTube stuff would be great. If not, you know, that's fine too. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch you next time.